force field. I'm down.
Reuse, recycle,
Knee brace?
relax.
Really wanted the knee brace. What if I rolled here? Knee brace? Come on. Punished. That is really not good.
Junkyard shopping's a gamble. Rolling dice again.
-4 it is. If we didn't have defense grid, I would not have rolled Curio to try to get brace. It's just so much value with defense grid. I like day one Curio is a scam a lot of the time. Depends what you're looking for. Like, Fang can be good. Claw is just a reasonable weapon item if you've got a weapon start. Knee brace is amazing. Double skill is not okay. When you're able to use it, it's pretty gross. I think I've only been able to use it, like, a third of the time that I've gotten it. Well.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer. Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
This is the way to use it.
My people believe in peace.
Fang Claw, Knee brace, Shadow Cloak. Yeah, usually. It depends what you have. Sometimes the Salamander can be really good. Restorative smoking salts and fat rot. Yeah,
Just
sure.
get you down. Eyes on the prize. Huh?
Those are obviously situations where it's really good. That is a very above average situation for it. It's pretty hard to get start of combat healing.
If you're not ready for my training, I'm not sure where else to send you.
We're gonna find the force field, I believe.
See Argenta. She's wonderful.
This and the item to the left. So hoping for a silver. So not gonna have the core on day 2. The guaranteed silver medium is kind of cool. I don't hate it. It's so much worse to click if it's not guaranteed silver. hate it all.
We're part shop, part museum. That damage is purely cosmetic.
If we get force field here, it's pretty good.
Any
I've
good
gotta
fights
try.
lately? Oh, I do
What?
miss it. Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Did not get it. Skip friend and miss XP tomorrow. I'll be sad. Yeah.
Hey, when you carry my weapon,
But think how happy I'll be if I
fight
found my
alongside you.
force field.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
It's pretty good day 2 too. Like, there's a lot of times where you're taking just a gold option on day 2. And the worst case for silver medium is 4 gold, which is about what you're getting from a gold event.
I have no pride for you to wound.
Crit core angle. Is it? Is crit core better than shield core here? Might be. I should have sold this. Whoops. I could transform it. Chocolate. I don't know. This makes it into gold too. Oh, well, we don't get the choice. I guess we're taking crit core since there is no shield core here. Did I read the core? No, you're not gonna have speed, right? The comp doesn't have a lot of upgrade debt. So you can upgrade the core, get it to 4 seconds. Have the core be your battery. And then what? The board is force field, the core, bunker. Are there any fast shield items you can play on the other side of the core? Yeah, like, this solves an actual problem for the comp. This is just, like, 2 slots for crit chance. This is basically just security system, right? Security camera. Diamond Chris Army Knife. It's a fast thing I could use to make core faster.
Master said, if I believe, I can do it.
Toxic core when? Yeah, who knows? Maybe. No, Aiden. Oh, fuck! Whoops. Definitely supposed to have Aiden over Firefly.
Please, don't tell Master about this.
Not sure how that happened. Okay, we still get the 3 XP.
Oh, a customer.
like these getting fast at higher tiers. You can just like pick them up later too. Just go to a shield shop on like day 10. You can expect to find one of the 4-second diamond items. 5-second gold items. Well, we are not leveling. We are fighting a Mac, though. No health. I have no gold. Interesting. Is that a thing? Not long term, but I mean, it's playable.
You might prefer Argenta's training. She's amazing. You picked that up quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
No bronzes left. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the money. Keep on taking the money. Just save up to try to afford a bunker when gold starts showing up. Could be battery. Yeah, but we need battery so much less when we have the core, right? I'm inventory bugged. I'd rather be playing the Armadillo, I think.
You bring your city ways to the dead grass. I'll show you where to stick 'em.
This picks up my second bonus XP, so we will finally be on the level curve.
Phew, gotta hand it to you. That was a mighty fine tussling.
As a GSM and master merchant, I can sell you things.
Don't want a brick, buddy.
Don't you have anything smaller? This is a gift at any price.
Banjo cooking. I think it's too slow. I really don't hate the Z-Sword. Eh.
I can feel my leaves falling.
Need room for the schematics.
Adira is our strongest. Oh, but oh, does he know it. Try. There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
I may be young
Grade.
for a
I'm not even sure that it's
but
high
I've
grade.
seen my
Feels like a
share of
downgrade.
storms.
This thing hits hard. 12 burn. 24 burn. Like basically a
Next
flamethrower.
time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
There's two kinds of people. Rich and stupid.
Not spending 16 on that. Definitely not buying Mamasaur here.
That's a 24-carat decision, my friend.
Interesting.
Trash Town is the future!
I think we've already got our win condition. Like, if you're starting defense grid, I think you're leaning into force field.
See? My opponent resorts to violence!
Like, we're getting through the portion of the game where defense grid is bad. We don't need a late game pivot. Pretty sure I never need this again. Cool. Frozen Flame is annoying. Their items still never activate. Interesting. Interesting. Knee brace. We are missing the knee brace. I'm still just eating all the chocolate. Chocolate is damage.
Lizard markets, just straight boulders. This is
Wrong golden large. The other wrong golden large.
business. I will play this game with you. Become my envoy. You know
I do so much damage. It's great. Does slightly more than nothing. I kind of want to be able to hit skill upgrades, though. I think it's bad enough that I'm not taking it. Take out Z-Sword out when you use the feather. You get slightly more value out of the feather if you take out all of your cooldown reduction first. The way cooldown reduction works is it looks at the current value of the cooldown, but then it subtracts it from the base. And then all the passive cooldowns recalculate. You could upgrade the Z-Sword. But I'm pretty sure Z-Sword is a temporary thing.
When you're ready, I'm here for you. You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
I get why you would play regular core over the other cores. Regular core charges all items to the right 1 second. It's like a battery built into your comp. So basically, the Uzi activates, charges the core, and because we're playing the core, we get our force field activating. Well, we have fiber optics too, but if we didn't have this fiber optics, it's making our force field 1 second faster as well. It's making our second activation of force field faster.
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
Wouldn't 20% crit be great once you have bunker? Yeah, 20% crit can be pretty good.
I'm so fast, I'm living in your future. No, I won't tell you what happens.
4.8 to 4.3. Oh. Yeah, we do have this thing. I don't think it's good. You could drop the Aiden and the Pearl for it. I guess I don't want to play the Pearl anyway. Aiden's haste, like on my whole board. We just keep playing the Z Sword for another fight. Till we find something better than Pearl. Drive the Uzi? Oh, I guess Aiden speed matters more, maybe? No, I still want Uzi to activate fastest, right? I get more speed putting it on the Aiden than I do putting it on the Uzi. Because the vehicle doesn't get the 10% CDR. You can, but you want it on your worst item. Oh, we could put it on the fiber optics, right? Oh, I can just do this. This is better. My CDR fiber, because it's CDR for the whole board, as I was just explaining. The vehicle itself doesn't get CDR from command ship. Huh. That's a board from last patch.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business. Oh,
Match it between Aiden and Uzi for more likeliness on overheal haste. Yeah, that might be better. That might be better. Yeah, moving the cores to level 3 was a good change too. Having you make some decision before getting your build around item. A lot more interesting than having to decide which core you're gonna play from the start.
No fool seems wise, but he may only seem so.
Sure.
Has power,
Our core's pretty
but
fast.
Not all power has wisdom.
Could upgrade the Uzi. It does kind of matter.
Smart shoppers buy vintage. New is for
My sickle's pretty premium.
purely
It is. I don't know what I'm playing over it, though. The thrusters is 10% CD on the whole board. The Aiden is probably haste for my whole board. You could drop the metronome, I guess. All my items are just so good. There's a 5-second freeze. Like the speed on the Uzi is also faster core, which makes the force field even faster. Jim Framey, just for you. I've been having some internet trouble tonight. It's been like on and off, dropping frames. It seems fine right now. Two on the lockbox. Probably best on the bunker board. Maybe?
Animals have skills they've been honing for eons. Right, there's a nice one.
Goodbye, gold. The thruster turns it into a vehicle, so it's making command ship work. I don't want a feather.
Low social status. Entry denied. Defeat acknowledged. Club entry accepted.
It's not a feather. What can I get from this? Is there anything? This is probably just my board for the game until we find bunker. Someone's doing some spicy stuff. They hit the big freeze. They hit the other big freeze. And then they die. Okay. Yep. I could crit the fiber optics. Leave open the force field enchant. It seems fine. %crit every time the Uzi activates.
Well, howdy, hero. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Okay, so we do this to brick the vengeance. I don't know if that did anything, but
reuse everything.
oh,
Hat's been sitting there
also give
20
shield.
years, waiting for you.
It might matter to get the overheal haste off, but eh. Could be the Uzi
I'm
upgrade.
finished with fighting, but I can help you.
Not sure any
finish
plays are
fight.
going long enough for that to matter, but old Chris Army knife.
I hope you live long enough to reconsider.
Back to chocolating. Next on crit fiber optics. Whenever you use the item to the left, the rightmost gains 25% crit. Playing the core, sure.
Your CPU was getting pretty hot. Don't want to overload you.
Sure. 3.4 on the core.
You should know. I'm a
Big
bit
fan of the
a
buffs to the
legend
cores.
on Pelago.
A lot of fun to play with.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
Never activates. Do I even... I mean, I'm pretty sure I want bunker.
Don't have scales? I can forge some for you.
Okay, sure, sure. I guess that's why we leave open the enchant. Fish for juggler. On 13, we get to upgrade the fiber optics. Let me remember to be very careful about that one. Ooh. Mr. Moo!
Or witnesses.
Like too many weapons for this.
I don't believe it.
Just never sell anything again. Is worse than Uzi now. We can try to transform it. Maybe we get a fiber optics. Nope. That one didn't get the cooldown treatment. We're just gonna life is still damage. Well, this run certainly made the defense grid start look very good. Didn't even need to find the bunker. Uzi CD 1.5. I think I spent like 50 gold on chocolate this run. Like the good old days. Still play bunker from here. I think so. It's a 1.5 second kill, right? You probably just like cut the core and first aid. I don't think we're gonna have the opportunity to, though. I think the run's just over. I don't think many boards are beating this on day 11. Even if they break through the defense grid shield, our force field itself still generates a bunch of shield. It builds up to full crit pretty fast.
One cannot trade diamonds for glass, you know.
Speaking of pretty fast, immediately, sure, why not?
Impressive.
Get Uzi upgrade. Obsidian mech moles. Oh boy.
The Bazaar is not kind to the weaponless.
Yeah, I don't think our kill is faster than most
My
holsters
fight
boards.
isn't with you, but if you insist.
He missed the slow on Uzi.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo.
Silly clamoras. Not that it mattered, but it was a very clean 10 wins. Yeah, well, we lost fight 1 after wasting 4 gold at a curio, and then just won out from there. Very cool run. My defense grid ever get broken? I think after we got the force field in play, it never got broken. I'm pretty sure it broke on day 1 and 2. Well, I know it broke on day 1. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will keep jamming the duelster. Hope you guys stick around. Definitely another big reason to want to start gold skill. I mean, the rest of these are bad. I guess we're clicking it again. We gotta stay on the same seed. We gotta waste 4 gold at Curio here.
I see buried treasure. Okay, wasted 4 gold at Curio again. Perfect. Still on the same seed.
we have left the seed. So did not fight Banana Ball. Team 10 wins with income. Play drill every time you get ignition core. I guess that works. I don't know, I just feel like most of the time, like Dulia and Vanessa especially, feel like they really want the skill for the early tempo. But also just generally pretty averse to licking income. Tends to lead to the most samey games.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it. Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Pretty sure I'd rather play the Chris Army Knife. Pretty sure we beat this. That burn definitely does not stack. Ignition core for day 2 fight. That alone wins until day 7 or 8. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That hasn't really been my experience, but felt like the burn skill was pretty important for making ignition core enough tempo. I'm not gonna say that income is bad. Like, I think you can make a case that income is the best choice on every hero. It's just also the least interesting option on every hero. Try not to click it.
There are greater
Crystal
trainers
Bone
than
beats
me.
that board.
I'm just getting you ready for them.
Yeah, I guess the shield outpaces the damage from the thingy. Okay, I'm not going to Curio again. I can upgrade the Armadillo. There's a lot of extra damage.
You say old. I say thoroughly tested. You may be too sad.
This is a 7-second activation for 100 damage. Yeah, we outpace their healing by almost 40. Not even counting the Welding Torch. Then the Chris almost trades even with shielding with their damage. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It locks you out of... Well, it locks you out of, like, the defense grid lines. I don't know. Having, like, 40 damage on your drill does matter all game. It's not like that stops being relevant.
Food is life. Our bodies are just containers for it.
Bronze is good enough most of the time. Yeah. Not looking for anything here. We're just throwing the core in. So this time we get the shield core. How much worse is shield core than the core? How does it upgrade? The cooldown does not go down, just the scaling goes up. Does seem a lot worse. It is cool that it triggers the armadillo, but also just like do this, speed up the Chris Army Knife to get a little more armadillo speed. I don't know. Shield guard might be better for the first, like, the next couple of days, but 50 damage on the core is still so much. And this definitely stays relevant longer. Like, this becomes like a mini fiber optics for your force field later on.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
I have items for shield core. I mean, I have Armadillo and a Chris Army Knife. It's mostly the Armadillo that would make you want to take the shield core.
Use it well. Make me proud.
There it is.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
So I'm now too poor for chocolate. I don't think I want to Artisan Dunes. It's probably fine. Clock is kind of bad in the damage. I'm just gonna go here.
Master said, if I believe, I can do
I may be respecting that fight too much. It's just so bad when you lose the day 3 PvE fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we beat it. Like, probably 80-20 that we beat it.
It was Aqua Fortis, then Tin Salt.
I just don't know if the upside is worth it. It's just so bad if you lose. So we don't need the drill. Life is damage.
My life for the Storm Queens. I do not deserve another day.
Get a skill, then upgrade
You're
the Uzi.
probably too skilled for my humble abilities. I spent half my life mastering that.
A little bit of crit chance.
9 years.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Shadow Cloak, Cutlass, Shark Claws.
Next time, boys, less blunder.
That's about what I expected
more
to happen.
Plunder.
Should have leveled Vanessa. Even then, it wouldn't have mattered. But at least they would have gotten to activate some items. Chocolate, take the gold, fight the Hydro dude.
Claim this dusty world.
I value chocolate more when I'm doing defense grid force field stuff.
Avenge me. I know he will.
I generally value chocolate fairly high on dually, but more when it's turning into damage on force field. Yeah, sure.
There are a lot of steps in this staircase, but it's beautiful up there.
I could thrusters the force field. Not sure how much that matters. So right now Uzi's activating twice, which makes the core activate at 4 seconds, which full charges the force field. So this isn't doing anything.
Ugh, window shoppers.
I do want to go here, but 7 gold. Yeah, no longer unsellable, and you don't get them until level 3, and you get them at silver. Ooh, that's a day 4 shiny thing. A little scary. No! Vulnerability too strong. Cool board from opponents.
There's two kinds of people. Finally,
Again.
someone with taste.
Okay. Printer fiber optics. Yeah, it's cute. Do it. I don't have the gold.
Yes, most
Oh, I
of our
should have
citizens are
held that.
roaches.
We
Is
get
there a
the
problem with that?
hog. Missing out on value. Take out a loan, imagine.
See? My opponent resorts to violence.
Hey. Build with the builds I recommend. Drill stuff is still good. We had a ballista game earlier. It went pretty well. I just want to build up gold. The armadillo is pretty temporary, but oops, alright. I think this is the board. Let's submit this. Should be pretty good. Pretty slow Mac board. Let's save up money to be able to buy the bunker. Does Ray build exist? Not really, no.
Small items, small
Could be bunker.
people.
It is day 6.
I love them all.
Worst case, we sell a couple smalls.
Oh, it's like the baby birds that nested in my mother.
What's up the core? Yeah, even before they nerfed the Rays, the Ray build wasn't really the best way to play them. You want camera? No, this build never really wanted camera. There's better ways to get crit.
No need to read the contract. It's all standard, I assure you.
Instead of Armadillo. I mean, it might be a little better temporarily, but not too interested in it either way.
People here look so vulnerable.
This feels like a better temporary item. Don't really want to waste gold here. Swap out Chris for the icicle. The better ways to get crit. Just like random skills. You can't really rely on them, but you just also don't need crit. Usually you just spend your spaces making your force field faster.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
More without the gold skill. Yeah, you'd need defense grid. There's another skill that works, but you can't get it as a starting skill. When you use a large item, you get shield based on your life.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right? Now, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
I won battles without ever striking a blow. Just waited for them to collapse. You ever fought the Thornless? Without a good shield, their acid'll burn right through you.
Give me the gold, and nobody gets hurt.
I mean, once you get Bunker, you're one-shotting without crit. It's just a lot more reliable to try to make your force field faster, rather than try to fish for 50% crits.
Curio sells junk. If you want Nick tradition, you're at the wrong shop.
So you aim for 100% crits? I mean, sure. But if you're aiming for 100% crits, then... I don't know, I just feel like at that point I don't want security camera on my board anymore. There's just so many better items to be playing. Like, if you've got a crit enchant, you can just crit enchant your fiber optics, and that gets you full crit on your force field. It depends how you're scaling, too. Like, if you're scaling based on your force field shield going up, camera gets better. But when you're trying to just kill them with defense grid, the crits don't matter as much. Because it still just comes down to, are you killing them before they run out your defense grid? That's part of why just, like, committing as much hard as you can to speed is what I like here. Because once the defense grid's out, your damage is gone. Whether you're critting or not.
Do you have any really small things? I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Yeah, sure. Or you can just, like, go twice as fast. And you're always going twice as fast. You don't need to, like, roll for the crits. Don't have enough gold to want to roll for a pole.
Let's chat.
Look core is better than shield 1 for shield build. Yeah, I think so. Like, again, you're just trying to get as many activations out of force field quickly. Like, your scaling comes from defense grid, not force field giving you shield. I like having this around.
You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
I can imagine wanting that in after we upgrade this. Heat printer be good? Nah, it's way too slow. By the time 3D printer activates, your opponent wants to be dead. Or you want your opponent dead.
Eat up, bulk up, get solid. That's
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. Defeat does not defeat me.
Close.
Sale, no sale.
Not upgrading core. I want to upgrade the scrap metal. You get an extra second of cooldown reduction. Upgrading the core.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
Admittedly, there's a lot of competition for my level 13 upgrade. Fiber optics does also want to go up. Yeah, we beat this, right? Certainly if we crit. Work on every... yes. Every core gets 1 second faster from diamond scrap metal. This could be shield scaling. It doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Every creature has a weak point. I see yours already.
Cool.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
Fiber optics, scrap metal. Nope.
Maybe if I got better goods.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Fiber optics intended to hit things even when facing the right side of the screen? What do you mean?
I can see you're going places, but I'll be chasing you.
Like how you can move fiber optics over? Fiber optics ignores things that don't have cooldowns, if that's what you're asking. That is by design. The game's not super consistent about which things ignore things without cooldowns, but like you could do this and it's the same board. Yeah, you can do the same thing over here. It's the same board. You can also do this.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff. Do you have to leave already?
Wraps around? No, it just ignores them. There's no wrapping.
You with the Gorgons? Nasty snakes.
Try transforming diamond for second fiber optics. Yeah.
This ain't over, buddy.
It's full right side, it hits the left side. So right now, whenever Uzi activates, force field gets charged. If I move the fiber optics over, it just ignores the fiber optics. Whenever Uzi activates, the force field gets charged. If I put the icicle over here, it's like this, it just isn't here. Whenever Uzi activates, the force field gets charged.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. Okay, now sell me
It's in
something.
play, sure.
Something huge.
And if it is on full right side, sitting where the force field is, then whenever Uzi activates, it charges force field. It's just whenever you use your leftmost item, charge your rightmost item 1 second. The positioning of the fiber optics doesn't matter.
Sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
You really don't
Not quite enough XP.
Whatever move's paying you, I'll double it.
Do anything upgraded? Nope.
You are a child to me.
It gets like
and
plus
I will
10 shield or
punish
something.
If you think you've hurt my feelings, I assure you I have none.
Good try, opponent. Good try. What does their board do? Powder Keg Dually Edition. Kind of. It plays really differently than Powder Keg, because you're committing to it from, like, hour 1, day 1. Where Powder Keg is more of a thing that you pivot to, but I guess in terms of what they look like, as far as killing the opponent goes, they look pretty similar.
Even a master merchant.
I guess. I haven't tried a satchel run yet.
Yes, I will dance with you.
Yep, fiber optics is 2 seconds charge.
Return to the Bazaar. Do not corrupt us.
We are leveling anyway.
How'd I get rich?
Soul the District be better? No, Soul the District is too slow.
pickle. All browse, no buy.
How do you hugelings use these things? That's fine, don't care.
At absolute zero, atoms don't move at all. Is that slow enough for you?
I have no haste, no slows. Haste 1 item for 2 seconds at the start of combat. Yeah, sure.
Well, you've made at least one smart choice in your life.
Rust. Oh, we do have rust. We do have rust. Probably the last fight.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will remain. Every failed experiment lights the path to success.
Good try, opponents. You know, I really didn't think we would end the run with Z-Shield on our board tonight, but... I guess we did. The CDR kind of matters, too. It makes it so that the fiber optics full charges the force field immediately. Yeah, the CDR is relevant. I don't know if it ever activated. The force field. Yeah. Every time the Uzi activates, the force field activates. I guess in that case, the core is not really doing much. It just speeds it up by 1 second. Because the Uzi is the only thing charging the core, too. Call it redundancy, just in case, you know? Unethical run. Back-to-back unethical runs. Welcome to Dooley. Got our ticket back. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.